Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K. And today let's talk about defense in NBA 2K23.
Well, Grant, you can't have Christmas without NBA action. You remember your first Christmas Day game?
BA, I do, and it was in 1996. I had a pretty good game, but we lost to Michael Jordan and the Bulls. They won 69 games that year and the championship, so at least we lost to the best.
And check it out, the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Now here's MP. Wiggins finds MP. Drops in the three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Wiggins. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And here's MP from outside. Another three for Golden State.
Keeping his head up at all times. Curry sees his teammate break free.
Pass to Brooks. And here's Jackson. Outside Bane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Desmond Bane showing off his strength. That's a tough shot inside.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after him.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Brooks against Wiggins. The 11-footer. No good. A bit long that time.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
Now, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
The shot's good. Thompson's got a second bucket on the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. From deep, MP. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Poole, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Smith in for Stephen Curry. And there's 1:38 left in the first. Inside. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Down low. Here's Tillman. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Back to MP. Poole, the pass to MP. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 15 points.
They've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
To the paint. And the basket by Tillman.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now the Warriors with it. Leading by 12. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
Last go-around, they lost the regular season series to this team, but beat them in the playoffs.
Now here's MP. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Tillman. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Over MP. Tillman misses. And the Warriors with possession. Here's Poole. Outside, Green. Smith finds MP. To the middle. Smith outside. Now here's MP. Puts up a 3. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Warriors ahead. They lead by 14. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Nets was just insanity. He picked up 41 points and was on point from deep. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The 3 from Thompson. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
What a graceful shot by Clay. You can tell range shooting is second nature for him.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting three-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now. No question. Outside Payne. Pass to Adams. Payne against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Jackson outside. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Not just a floor spacer with the jump shot. Tearing solid also from the mid-range.
MP, the pass to Kuminga. Back to MP. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Curry. Shoots over Morant. And there's Curry on the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. And here's Brooks. Here's Adams. Covered by MP. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. Warriors with the rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Lets the 3 fly, and the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Feeling. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Curry. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. MP is out there with Andrew Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Brooks outside. And here's Bane. Back to Brooks. And the layup is good off the glass.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot. Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
And that one's good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Morant against Curry. Brooks outside. Back to Adams. And he makes it on the layup. Adams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. As for Dylan Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That free throw's good from Thompson.
You gotta love Klay Thompson's work ethic. He's an elite scorer, but he's no slouch on the other end of the floor as well. He gives you his all.
Brooks outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's MP. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. MP's got 24 points.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over Green. They get the rebound. And that one's good. Morant's got 7 points.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Morant finds Adams to the inside. And here's Brooks, hounded by Wiggins from the line. And it's Brooks missing. The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 in this 3rd quarter. Perfect so far. And here's Thompson for 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
One of the great rhythm shooters in this league. Once Clay gets going, he will not let up.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Poole in for Wiggins. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Conchar, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Morant. Conchar. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Klay Thompson picks one up, and he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Green is checked in. Good on both. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Bane finds Clark. Here's Conchar. Here's Bane. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Poole. Outside Bane. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down.
Group getting ready for the Warriors. MP is checked in for Green. Moody comes in for Kuminga. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Smith in for Poole. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Tyus Jones is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the small forward position. Back to Bane. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you that.
That might be true.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
4-3. And the Warriors with another three.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Outside Morant. There's the triple. Offensive board. Adams, shot's good.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Moody. They get it back. Takes a three. And MP with the three. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Outside Morant. That shot off the mark. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Looney. And the basket by MP.
leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Outside Bain. To the middle. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
You need more than that to stop Desmond Bain. He's just going to fight right through it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. MP, that one's good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Clark, the pass to Bain. Off target from outside. Smith outside. From deep, MP. That one's good.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this